country is it for tomorrow? A good example in the world. Hey, now I better wake you working women up.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say no. Want to catch a 7:20 flight this morning?
I'm actually not lying. Day rest. Do you know when it will arrive?
It's funny, I think you're at this level. Oh, I forgot that the pilot I met was tall and handsome.
My name is Bill, why not? 7:20 p.m.
But when you're on vacation, you can ask anyone.
Thank you, Peg.
$720 square feet.
What are you fasting for?
Post.
What?
Who runs faster? Good morning, President Potter. I'm on the train. Eccles Publius, the driver, is alone.
We have 2 stations, Duncan, Casey, Harmon, Ruth.
And the location of the routes.
I guess it doesn't matter.
V with you.
Eccles Arnold, i.e.
Hello.
Hello.
Important news awaits.
No, sir, not yet, but to take route, we won't be far away. Do you wear seat belts?
I want to read my book.
We leave the table for you immediately. Further.
Thank you. Oh, I know, don't you tell the pilot.
Really?
Comfort to pedestrians.
I don't always do that. In addition to waiting for news on the radio.
Like,
Who is, in various ways,
I don't have a sense of humor.
broadcast important files, Veep and more.
Maybe he was a secret agent. It is important to realize this.
Of course the manager.
There is no information available.
Not yet.
Then sit on the floor. Thank you.
Do you travel a lot?
Yes, I have had the opportunity to do that lately. Where do you live?
Oh, my house. I'll say this. We are the girls on the show in our apartment in our new neighborhood in Collinswood. I guess you call it modern living in a neat, well-built, nearly new American home. So that's why it was built.
It is a wonderful experience. Maybe I'll see you this morning.
So I won't give you many options.
Can you help me with my work?
I want to try it, but is it possible since I don't know the company?
That could be one of them.
Oh. I mean comparison. Oh, that would be fun. Really?
That's good. Don't know anything about plastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a scientist. I have a new plastic straw.
I was about to go.
Oh, so many. Yes, I have this job. There should be other things on the table. Boiled coffee and copper.
It's not like that. It is best to talk to an expert.
So it was very quick. Tea towels, buckets, and shower curtains are also provided. They call it plastic. Is that a small process?
Vinyl, plastic, durable, waterproof, mildew resistant.
They thought they bought the model because it was good enough.
Do you find it appropriate? Permanent hay color.
Don't tell me what this is.
You are free to celebrate or say that you don't miss mass.
Sorry. Done.
For example, all airplanes are covered in hard plastic wiring.
What about the pilot's clock engine?
Okay, this table has 2 columns.
What do you think of the intervention?
Is it just a game? There are 2 black spots like a hidden plastic bag on the outside of the plane.
How many plastic playing cards?
If you display toiletries, plastic bottles, etc., it looks like half.
Cockpit place should be plenty.
Next time you do it, not just for bows, but also for vehicles. Take automation as an example. Don't stop suddenly.
You have to meet her this morning. It's really hard when the light changes. Are you glad I had a good vacation?
Now you can't just stop unless you hit a broken one. Phenolic resins are one of the most common sources of fiber degradation and have been used inside plastic bags for decades. Comfortable seats or interior fabrics can also be replaced and repaired. Fundamentally, where modern cars start and end with plastic. Even cars are getting better these days.
You are right, my insurance is great.
And while it's very obvious, I don't think you're old enough to remember your first perfect life struggle.
Alas, my father was so windy that it was dark and foggy, and we barely saw him.
Before attaching the safety glass to the vinyl between the 2 sides.
This gives you 2 points. Imagine a large window in the back. Everything is plastic. I know.
Flexible vinyl cover. More accurately,
Here are your quick thoughts. He has a button horn and a cigarette lighter.
well, half white nails. Everything in the app.
I like plastic tools. They are very large.
Of course, plastic came into our hands before we knew how to use it properly.
So was my car. Remember, this game is new to me, but I am sure you guys have been playing this game for years.
I just fall asleep when I read that there are 2 women in your picture. Started waking up this morning. What was the first thing you noticed?
It's not worth it. Long time ago.
You can wake up with movement or like a clock on a radio.
Can be done by the...
It is made of synthetic plastic.
It was his turn. They always have plastic caps and shower caps and fresh hair.
Don't forget the phenolic ingredient in the tube of toothpaste and the powder of mixed elements in the cosmetic container. Are the spray bottles polyethylene? Yes, the fridge is full of plastic.
My fridge is nice.
Inside and outside. If it is filled with plastic material, vinyl blinds help keep the room cool. Probably a hard plastic container. New styrofoam and grocery bags are extremely dangerous. And cold water. Drink special food and hat.
Bottled capsules are not used in competition.
Metal products also have vinyl seals to protect against rust and damage. Paper bottles and milk cartons are lined with odorless plastic to prevent spills. Besides, is there an electric bathtub?
That's mine. That's weird. My fingers didn't fall off this morning.
Phenolic inhibits the burning of plastic. When was the last time you used an iron?
At night, almost at home.
You'll learn how mold rubber sleeves fit your hands and help you conduct heat and electricity. And he doesn't like messy stuff. Or something as simple as grabbing a scroll. The other part is plastic.
Nice envelope, but I think it's wax paper.
Polyethylene foam and wax are added to provide excellent paper adhesion and excellent fire resistance, creating a hard coating.
Then place on toasted bread. It should be useful for many other purposes.
You are really good son of polyethylene. This is a great heat for cold foods.
Now let's see if I bought a new plastic nail and knife.
Styrene is good.
That night the bill arrived and Peg took our friend Harry.
And I think Bill is our boss.
He is our king. Harry and I spilled something while we ate. Don't worry, Harry. The jacket is waterproof.
And what is heat?
He looked innocent.
Or on the ground?
Rest assured we will not destroy this place.
Well,
my favorite things: think countertops, kitchen floors, and plastic radios. And in each bowl, ice cubes.
Then they give you plastic.
Oh, Peg was put on before I left. I'm glad I'm here. Yes, it's so sweet that you don't have to worry about running Harry into bad stuff.
200 people.
Don't worry, he's still great. But he's still an adult.
Obviously, our boards and tables are the ultimate plastics.
All the ornaments are so big that they never get dull.
You have a TV.
Sure, but sometimes when men come along, we can create a bandwagon. Harry likes to sing. He wants to make an impression. Harry's aunt Campus wanted to hear it. Kirabator was a valley of hatred. Bill and I are fragile and willing to listen. Plastic is everywhere. I can beat you.
In this game, everyone wins.
What coffee requires everywhere.
All the information.
he doesn't own it. What does that mean?
That's what I thought. I know you played well.
I'm really sorry. What is?
Coffee? So you are his father.
Thank you.
There is one in the Bible.
The dream of this trophy must come true.
One of these was Harry too.
In the second hour. Why?
Duncan was the producer.
Yes,
Katie bought it.
thank you. Oh,
So have an history.
greet my dear sister.
We are fathers.
Yell'll see you when you get back.
To the letter.
Yes, you are a human being.
Thank you, Yuri, a good boy now. Or, hey.
Grandpa, you forgot something. You forgot the rain.
That's what they did.
Forget about occupational health.
You are the best for me. Go on, guys.
What is your favorite book? Want to read something?
Thank you. I was born to my grandchildren. Lady, can you give me a blanket?
I can say this.
And I'm waiting for Arnaldo and Casey to get back to my friends in an hour to get back to everyone.
There are bigger things. I'm hungry.
You don't have to be afraid to die. We have to prepare for something in the near future.
Thank you.
Can I do this on a data tape?
Do you have any questions?
I can't understand it.
Do you want more?
Is it a micrometer?
Are you always there?
Danger, laughter. You know what he does.
I mean scared.
This will try to destroy your tree. No one knows what would happen if he did.
Oh, good luck.
Look at the company's business. A strong, flexible and durable finish. Even simple plastic items like pallets conform to standards.
Everyone loves them.
Casey is not a man. He had the confidence to fight.
I noticed that we all use the SPI button. What does STD mean?
Or even the FBI.
Of course you're right, Harry. If you can guess what SPI does, give it 5 stars.
10 days later.
The Plastic Society of Jesus.
Plastics Industry Association. It's not a shame.
Eccles Casey, how about the new tournament in the arena?
What did I send you?
How about serving hot food?
I don't thank you. Sit down. I miss you. I want to talk.
Be careful not to teach.
These drawers are small things, but they are a good example of why plastic is used for so many things. They are made of different kinds of plastics. They can be soft and soft, hard and hard, smooth and soft, shiny and soft. Stylists like me look for knives to make the perfect knife for the job. Go on this train now. You might even consider an aero pallet. Give me some destiny, oh I didn't. We tell them exactly what pallet they need and they build their model from that pallet. Lord, do you hear me?
I'm sorry you upset me with the song.
It seems to remind me of something.
It's not like that. I wonder how wonderful this is. By plane, we could hear the music from miles below.
That is not surprising. Simple fact. Aircraft radios receive music from radio stations. Of course, it will be the strength of the network that will be the most difficult. In fact, I'm playing with a lot of audio and video editing right now. Musically, it could be the album they are playing now.
Oh, I know.
If you test closely, you'll believe vinyl records. There is also plastic in the cut disc head and the drum itself. So, if you want to return it, the plastic may conflict with the original device. I've seen telephone lines outside, but I've never seen a coaxial cable that connects the entire country to the amazing telephone network.
Plastic tubing used for coaxial tubing.
All types of connections are made of plastic. The radio text is recorded by telex only. Publis, you see.
A little bit of it.
If you want to see plastic in action, put the plastic on the back of a giant telephone wire with millions of plastic parts at work.
who is very formidable.
Reading my friends through music or plastic.
Why, he used two right-handers.
This morning, I am ready. There you will learn about the river.
Yeah, you want to know where we are?
I know where we are, but do you see that fat in the water? Oils contain vinyl and phenolic resins, which are resistant to water, fragrances, air, sunlight, and many acids. The roof and ceiling are covered with waterproof synthetic foam. Yes, you can learn about oils. Yes, plastic contributes significantly to fuel consumption.
Now tell us about ourselves.
The feet are now permanently made of rubber. Being healthy and safe is a taxing, underwater line visible for life without a plastic cover.
We need to give Mr. Casey more information.
Game improvement.
Sorry, I came to the show.
There I see a train station nearby. Plastic protects your car. Corrosion-resistant resin paints are used for interior and exterior repairs. Imagine Tucker building a machine. Store the contents of the container to prevent damage from elements. This material is also used to cover industrial sewers. Includes 1,000 VAT bottles and 12 ounces of beer. How many points does Publius have?
It's not good for someone who isn't hungry.
That was too much for me. Oh, I learned about plastics and accessories in the home and car. I don't think about the industry and most things. How can we live without them?
We have been doing this for centuries. However, the greatest growth in our industry has occurred over the past 40 years. Basically, it's old plastic science.
I think plastic fits better.
There are others too. Therefore, plastics are used instead of natural materials. People can't put out the fire either. Screws and connectors are not made of plastic. Cement the glass brackets to the steel frame base.
Check out the local fire. They are all full of power and large generators, transformers and other equipment.
Casey always beats us.
But, folks, plastic can't do any better. Is it possible now? Well,
That's a fact. Manufacturing processes in the pulp industry are those that use high-quality pulp for efficient use. We can make infinite plastic. Profits are generally good in some currencies but not in others. So we need space things. Don't think sending lead. Iron is a special kind of steel, beautiful but with special uses. That's good. We don't think plastic serves the same purpose as bathroom phone screens, but they are both plastic. Good plastics have better properties.
good boss Bill Adams is a genius.
There is good news for one of you. Eccles Arnold, i.e., yes, my name is Arnold. What is the value of the, are you my grandfather, great father, double? Double. Yes, the twin girls asked for makeup with Layla and it worked perfectly. What are you excited about? Older children.
So this is a false sign. It was a very nice experience.
Arnold, that's ridiculous. This is a new paradigm.
What scene are you talking about? She is my daughter, you can hear them scratching. 2 daughters.
And Otas.
Now, we're the last passengers, so fasten your seat belts. We will spend a lot of time on site so we can call you if needed. Thank you.
To be honest, I never saw the 3 of them focus on their work.
You are a great airline. Today you and your nurse are training for surgery.
I remember using plastic bags, raincoats, jackets, and so on.
What is the characteristic of that?
And many other great things. This is because plasma transfer pumps and cryogenic oxygen tanks are not suitable for plasma transfer. Let's see if I can get through it now.
You don't start with plastic,
Come and dance. I walked for over 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
but you should leave a few hours before you leave. What happens to royalties and communications until developers successfully land? What about radar, traffic barriers, and ramps? There is a driver's seat on board. How about a protective vinyl outer wrap?
So I guess I'm a little stupid.
Well, not everyone can apply. Oh dear Arnold and the Lord of Sacrifices. Arnold's younger brother's name is Armin.
I don't mean plastic.
New.
You can also put it in a bag.
No, you're doing the right thing.
It's like a dog's mouth. This is a mother. That's good about Ryden. No one can take future plans out of Herman's hands.
Sorry, but I have some new ideas in the balance.
That's an idea. It's an excuse when the step requires a bit of planning.
Miss you.
For some reason I didn't tell anyone, but I understood what they wanted.
He is the first.
Good design means quality. A well-organized company profile is important and effective. It's really a good card to use, isn't it? Now before His Majesty. Designs include natural materials, wood, stone, metal, and more. What can you do with this plan? Based on physique, strength, flexibility, color, and everything else. But with the advent of plastic, everything changed, and designers ushered in a new era of materials. Now they can actually create genres and genres. If you want to make cool things and make them work well, trust engineers like my plastic friend. That's a different thing. Almost everything we use in life is design. What happened when your mom was driving around the house, knocking over furniture, ripping up carpets, and big machines? Yes, the designers did their best to use the material at hand, but plastic does all the work.
I denied that they were. Why do we have to back up our site once? Thick on thick, soft wings.
Designers can use plastic or foam. Early adopters have no choice but to go further. I know you don't remember,
Oh yes, there is. A great father.
but plastic is back. Designers create things that are simple, functional, and beautiful.
Please wait a moment. Very simple. Did you know that for 15 years, engineers have been designing and decorating the latest phones? Millions of cell phone users are skeptical. We have to be honest.
And office furniture can be designed to look like new, not only for decoration but also for function. But wood plaster lasts longer. They are unpainted and made of plain wood. That's especially important if you're saving sticks. So I could spend hours making hundreds of good sauce. Infinite speed. In fact, the chocolate resistance is not as great as the chocolate, and it is also delicious. Plastic often turns out to be the best alternative material. Its usage is increasing day by day. But we artists don't consciously want to change anything else. Actually, packaged in a carrier. Plastic makes the designer's job easier. It offers endless possibilities in terms of color, design, configuration, and utility at a new price. Many plastics can be validated in different ways. Color analysis for text types. But real estate needs that spotlight. It doesn't fall easily, it doesn't bother leave or rebel, and it doesn't take a bath. Wipe with a damp cloth. Added vinyl cover to all color models. It should also be scratch resistant, and last longer than standard paints.
looking into a woman's eyes. Think of the freedom vinyl gives you. But you can do it all without water, nice shine, light and easy to clean.
That's a fact. So without trying to change the world, we help plastic artists raise the bar. But we haven't reached the top yet.
Now let's look at one.
I wonder if I will ever be able to be with them. I hope one day we find something that works and they show us how we can do it.
Honey wants to see it in action.
I hope you don't mind. You.
I can't open my eyes and I know who's calling. If you needed Sparky for a date, you knew who to smoke with.
Then you hear the news. How about twins?
Said I couldn't keep my eyes open.
You know my poor wife. For 6 weeks she did nothing but the children's room. You know the house is ready. She goes shopping in every store. She waited without preparing anything for the plastic baby. But I blame her for leaving only one small child, not enough for two, let alone one. He will go out and do it again.
I pay you for ET. So what do you think of this group of teachers?
I'm so scared. It's all over the world.
We call it the Four Kingdoms. The science section gave us a plastic analysis and I saw it done between my ears.
But how is this possible? There are a variety of different materials, but this is one of the main groups.
That's good. It easily meets many requirements.
We now pass the mill block.
This is what we have. There are several large plastic manufacturers in the country. The company provides tools, materials, and equipment, but the real factory, the true heart of plastics, is in the human heart. Many people involved in research and development are thinking about new projects and new use cases that we already know about.
And designers like my friend Kathy, who have a vision to see a new world in needlework, just like Harmon did to others. Most of them are new models.
The field of specialization is constantly evolving to keep pace with the rapidly changing world. But believe me, I miss you. The illiter changes what it sees of you.
You have wasted your whole life in this industry.
No, I was in my 40s when I was told that a job wasn't right for me. But everything else I can see is weak compared to what I see and what the birds see.
What about those who tell me,
Actually, you haven't been here long. Wait until you grow up like me.
They were the best. I saw them at the airport.
You see them on Christmas morning.
I know you mean Father Christmas.
This is my concern, and if I said that, you would agree. I think about what the plastic age of children has done to toys, entertainment, and I feel that the old secular form is appropriate. I often wonder how our counselors can meet these requirements, but they provide new ideas and better skills. None of us can beat the rewards and joys of life. Most elements are missing, but we all have precious moments that open up the world and put a smile on our faces. From summer to winter, plastic mobilizes energy.
My grandfather was drinking watching me.
What did you do once? We all know what has happened in the last 40 years.
Why is that the case? Given the company's products, it would provide an exciting holiday experience.
Finally, tell your grandkids what a big deal is coming up.
Useful.
Of course, I especially like the part about my grandparents.
I'm leaning on Casey. I guess no one told me how I felt before. We are an industry that has grown over centuries, more than 40 years, and we love to think before a small tree in a pond becomes an ocean. I also prefer to know where I am now and what I did years ago. Our products can be used in a variety of ways.
But all we think about is the future.
Lemon people.
Thank you.
After all, they recognize that plastics are a trend right now, and they don't expect to see plastics in the next few years.
That's why we know we're here to find a way forward, to write a new chapter in the history of this new system, to publish it as a never-ending book. Because there is no conceivable end. Delay during development of curtains. Let's call it that.
What will happen to the ship? Nevertheless,
Well,
Oh, why had I never thought of that?
yes.
Let it be our lesson. Escape into the future.